Those surviving form members traced and able to be present were Pat Spiller, Anne Edwards, Margaret Cave, Jim Woods, Roy Fursey, Mick Norman, Ruth Loving, Iris Williams, Walter Fisher, Guy Bryan, Dick Wakely, Stan Hurst and Peter Brake. And we had the added bonus of Miss Ling. The old school looked serene on the day of our get-together. Bridport was bright and sunny. West Bay was peaceful and inviting. At Haddon House Hotel, a superb buffet was being prepared. Mick had arranged a display in connection with the reunion. He drew attention not only to those who were there from our form, but also our seniors and juniors, and those who were absent. Proceedings began when Mick Norman brought in Miss Ling to meet her former pupils.
This gentleman with the camera.
Well, I think he's got a moustache underneath the camera.
Well, I have my moustache will come up.
No, that won't come out.
That's Miss Ling.
That's it. Mr. Jim Woods.
That's what we want. We're trying to put our house up for sale. Yes. Trying to get a bungalow.
Did you have a good night?
Yes, very
Did they have much trouble finding it?
I'm going to get married.
It is.
Just up over there, it's far down. Do you know far down
Thank Very amateurish.
Conversation with French was in your
Miss Ling, boys and girls, I think we're very much indebted to you, Miss Ling, to be able to join us here today. And
I'm the one in debt.
not at all, that's it.
I was going to make a little speech, but I won't do it now.
We want a long one for this. May I plead for my sake in English, please?
Yes, you are in England, I'll allow it.
Because I think I was unique in the oral French lesson exam.
Yes.
We had a very charming lady who we had to go into the room and
Yes.
we had to speak French with her. And I didn't understand a word she said. And I was unique because she had to divert from French into English to tell me that I had failed or I wasn't I don't think that ever happened before, but it did then. Anyway. Some of you have wondered why more other members from the wartime pupils are not here today. The reason is that on the notice board out there is a photo which Mr. Keith Maggs took of the 1943 upper fifth form as we were taking our school certificate. And Jim retained a copy. Many of you have got copies. You've brought them along here today. And we based our tracing of people on that photo. And then many said, can't we get together? And this is what has happened today. Then others who had helped us in the tracing said, I'd like to come along. So we're welcoming you here as well. We next come to spouses. Some said, I want to bring my good lady, I want to bring my old man. And so they brought them along. The thing with, congratulations to all spouses of Bridport Grammar School pupils. Because you picked on some wonderful boys and girls as your partners. I'm sure. I had great problems, there's three here, more down there. But I was moved right away to Kent. I didn't realise I was in a few miles away from Iris. I spent 5 years there and I didn't know it. Anyway, I found a very pleasant one in Kent, thanks to Young Farmers Club, and been happy ever since. Anyway, welcome to the spouses. Absent. There were one or two who have sent their apologies. Brian Pitton is unable to be here. I'm only listing people who, again, are on our form. You must bear with me if you have other friends in neighbouring forms. We're welcoming you here, but I'm afraid on this get-together we did not target other people. Brian Pittham has sent his best wishes and couldn't attend. John Balsam also. John, unfortunately, and his wife Thelma certainly don't enjoy very good health. They're living in Carlisle, and their thoughts are with us, but they certainly couldn't, I'm afraid, attend. Bill Golding. Those of you who saw my notes in Tittle Tattle realise how much we have always valued Bill. Janet helped host Bill and his wife Joyce when they came down in the spring or in the early summer, and I was privileged to go along and see Bill then. And all I can say is respect for a man who was struck down by a massive stroke, and the recovery that Bill has made. I think, Janet, you saw him quite recently when you were up in Yorkshire. But just to I believe for 2 or 3 months Bill was unable to speak at all, and thanks to his wife Joyce, he's still attending speech therapy, but he is making a slow but dramatic recovery. And his stroke affected his right hand side, and so Bill has had to learn at his age to write left-handed. And I have here a letter which Bill has sent. We enjoyed the Tittle Tattle. We are all sorry we can't get together in September, but we will think about you all on the day, and I'll raise our glasses at 1 o'clock. He hopes to get in touch with him again later. Anyway, you can see this letter, and it is credit to Bill and his wife Joyce that after such a dramatic illness that he's able to teach himself to write left-handed now.
Dare I
So,
say, Mick, that it's perhaps better, from what I can see at this distance, better than you write with your right.
Too bad.
Anyway,
Say ditto.
Jim Woods is kindly going to arrange and go around, and we have this card to send to Bill. The other thing we have to remember, those who are not with us today, there is a list of our immediate form members and 1 or 2 others that we haven't been privileged to meet. I know Margaret's husband went, Margaret Caves, and Anne's elder brother, Frank. But there are numerous names like that, and we felt the sooner we got together so that we didn't join the ranks of those under the ground, the better, hence the move now. Anyway, as I said at the beginning, we really are delighted to have you here, Miss Ling, and I'll let you speak in a minute. But what do I remember of Miss Ling? I'm going back now to 1939 when we went to school first, and there was school cars lined up. Golly, there was a sporty Riley car. Who's that? Oh, that's the French mistress. People can read the comments that you wrote in my report, Miss Ling. And I must apologise. I feel now what a stupid, ignorant, arrogant idiot I was not to pay more attention to French. The last time Mary and I were in France, we did not derive the benefit that we should have if I had bothered to pay attention to your lessons.
There's an admission.
Couldn't you order something in French?
Well, yes, we did all right. We did all right. Yes, we managed.
You can't order the waitress.
Anyway, we have called this our 50th anniversary, but as you may know, it's 2 years late. And I understand that you had a birthday last July, 90 years old.
Bastille Day.
Bastille Day.
I had to teach French.
Anyway, we are also late for that day, but we would ask you to accept. Could you girls just do the necessary, please?
Carry on talking, me.
And you've written a card, I think.
For the benefit of all the rest of us, may I read this to you so that everybody can hear? It says, to a very special French mistress, with fond memories and grateful thanks for sharing this day with us from all the upper fifth form 1943.
Oh, you're
Bridport Grammar
absolutely
School. There you go.
marvellous. You really are. I don't think I've
You may talk now.
I really do thank you all very, very much for everything. I've enjoyed every moment of it. You're all very generous and jolly. Whenever I go to any of these, I've got my hearing aid in now, and I hear all the clatter and laughter and that sort of business. I don't hear the person who's sitting opposite me.
Miss Ling, may I counter the unkind comment my sister made?
Yes.
It doesn't matter what she said if she was sitting opposite you.
If you had spoken in French,
Brother and sister,
eh bien, mes enfants, amusez-vous bien. Et je vais pas dire au revoir pour le moment, mais dans 1 heure ou quelque chose comme ça.
Non, non.
Parce que vous allez rentrer à Londres, je crois. Alors, bye bye.
I remember some of them.
It's difficult to individual.
Tell us the lurid details.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes,
to sit in the library.
Walter, yes, and Walter sat behind me, and Miss Ling, not Miss Ling, Miss Ty gave me 100% for recitation, and I never understand why.
Really?
Yes, she did. The Daffodils by William Wordsworth, and I've always remembered it. And I remarked about it when I saw her, about the last time I saw her, and she said I must have had a good day that
Nous sommes dans l'Académie de Gascogne, de Carbon de Casteljaloux, bretteur et menteur sans vergogne. Nous sommes des cadets de Gascogne.
Oh, très bien.
Cyrano, as usual. Him too.
Five brothers and sisters still alive. Just going.
Dick, do go behind and do it again for Bill.
This is why I said, of course,
Oh, that's lovely.
that's what you have to put on the envelope when you send your film.
Although Miss Ling's departure was virtually the end of our reunion, both the Bridport News and the Dorset Evening Echo turned up trumps and published the pictures we'd posed for. This one appeared on October the 4th in the Echo. and this one in the Whitwap on October the 6th. We'd had a wonderful get-together, and the former members of the 1943 Upper Fifth were very conscious of the dedication and attention to detail which had been needed to ensure success. In appreciation of such an enjoyable occasion, we present this engraved tankard to Mick. It reads, "With thanks to Mick Norman for a great reunion on September the 29th, 1995, from his 1943 school pals of the Bridport Grammar School Upper Fifth Form."